Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are good, isn't it? So, we are back with after a very long time. Yes? So, before proceeding to the chapter, let me wish you all a very happy belated Ganesh Puja. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Yes, right? So, your next chapter is chapter 4 Editing in Word. So beforehand, I hope so that you all have well acquainted with MS Word. That is your writing program. So basically, MS Word is a word processing software. That means all the writing parts are done in MS Word only. Writing part means whatever the document you want to write, if you want to edit it, if you want to color it, everything you can do it in MS Word. So a word processor is a software or a device that allows users to create, edit, and then you can print the document according to your own style. Own style means you can edit it, means you can change the color, you can change the size, you can change the design of the font. Okay, so now we will talk about something features of word processor. So your first one is we can change the existing text. Number 2, we can align the text. Number 3, we can make our text attractive. Number 4, we can insert pictures and tables. Number 5, we can copy and move the text. Number 6, we can count the number of words, that means whatever you have written over there. Now, your next is we will see what are the parts of Word 2013. So, coming to the parts of Word 2013, your first one is your title bar, menu bar, standard toolbar, formatting toolbar, cursor, ruler, status bar, and your scroll bar. Now, after going through the parts of Word 2013, the next one we are having is your ribbon. Now, ribbon is an area where all the menus and the sub menus are stored. Okay. Now, next is what is editing. We are well acquainted with the editing. You might be editing your photographs in your mobile phone, isn't it? So, we can edit the text in MS Word. Now, what is the meaning of editing? First, we have to create the document, then you have to edit that one, then you can save it, and after that the final step is you can take out the printout of it. Okay, now talking about editing the text, the first one is inserting text. That means you have to create the document. Now how you will do it? First you have to click the mouse pointer on your computer screen. As the example has been shown to you, the cursor will start blinking over there. After that, whatever you will type, it will be in your computer screen. Understood, all of you? So wherever you are placing the cursor, from there only you will start your writing. Next is your inserting a blank line. Children, inserting a blank line means inserting the space between two existing line. Place the cursor at the end of the first line and then press the enter key. A space will be created in between two lines, as the example has been shown to you that Radhika eats an apple. After that, a gap is in between that, then again it is written Radhika eats an apple. Understood? Now next is how to add a blank page. Blank page means after writing one page, the next step will be it will be free. Good morning, children. So how are you all? Very well, isn't it? So children, today we are back again with the next part of your chapter. So all of you pay attention and listen what has been said in the video now. So children, your next topic was how to select a text, isn't it? So children, selecting a text, there are various ways of selecting a text. It can be a word, it can be a line, it can be a paragraph, or it can be a sentence also. So for selecting that, first we have to write down something, then only we can select it. Otherwise, no selection can be done. So there are two ways of selecting these words. First one is your by using the mouse, and the second one is your by using the keyboard. So various things are there. Suppose if you want to select a word, So selecting a word by using a mouse, you have to double click on the word, then your word will be selected. Now for selecting a line, click in front of the line, keeping the pointer in the left margin. For selecting a paragraph, you have to click the left mouse button thrice anywhere in that paragraph. For selecting a sentence, you will click the left mouse button on the sentence while holding the control key. Now for selecting the text using a keyboard. So how to do? Suppose you want to select a letter towards right of the cursor, then you have to press shift plus right arrow key. If you want to select a letter toward the left of the cursor, then press shift plus left arrow key. Now if you want to select a word towards right of the cursor, then press Ctrl plus shift plus right arrow key, and if you want to select a word toward the left of the cursor, then press Ctrl plus shift plus left arrow key. So there is a table given over there to understand better. Okay, go through it properly. Now next we are having erasing the text. Now children, how to erase the text? By pressing the backspace key or by pressing the delete key. Okay, now delete key are also used to erase the text. Clear all of you? So these are the two ways of deleting or erasing the text. Now the next that we are having, we will be having that editing in Word. Now how to edit a word, children? First one is your inserting the text. First let us see what is editing. Okay, so making changes in an existing document is called editing, like inserting or deleting a line, inserting a page, copying or moving the text, etc. Now in this category we are having the inserting text, inserting a blank line, inserting a blank page. So the first thing that we are having is inserting text. Now how to do that? Just place the cursor where you want to add text and start typing. Understood? Your text will be inserted over there. The example I have shown over there, you can see the cursor will be blinking at your work area. The cursor will be blinking means think that you are going to start your writing from that place only. Clear all of you? Now the next that is inserting a blank line. So in children, to insert a blank line between two existing lines, place the cursor at the end of the line, after which you want to insert a line and press the enter key and a blank line will be inserted. Now the example has been given over there. Just see, Radhika eats an apple. There has been given a 2-line gap. You can say after that the example is given again. Now how to add a good morning, children. How are you all? Well, na? May God bless you all so that you be healthy every time. Okay. So children, we are again back with the same chapter. So today's topic is copying the text. Children, do you have any idea about what is the meaning of copying? Yes, to make a duplicate copy of your text. Clear? So this is done by using the copy and paste command. So the first step is that you have to select the text you want to copy. Now from the home tab you will click on copy from the clipboard group. Now step 3 is that move the cursor to the place where you want to paste your text. Step 4 is click on paste from the clipboard group. Now your text or your document has been copied from one place to other place. Okay, now can you tell me the shortcut key of copy and paste? The shortcut key for copy is Ctrl plus C and the shortcut key for paste is Ctrl plus V. Okay, now the next one is your moving the text. What is the meaning of moving? Moving means to move from one place to another place, isn't it? So here we are moving the text from one place to another place. So the first step is that you have to select the text that you want to move from one place to another place. Step 2 is that from the home tab you will click on the cut from the clipboard group. Now step 3, move the cursor to the place you want to paste your text. Step 4, click on the paste from the clipboard group. Now what is the shortcut key for cut? Your shortcut key for cut is Ctrl plus X. And the shortcut key for paste is Ctrl plus V. Isn't it? Yes. So all of you keep it in your mind so that you will use the keyboard and you can do the copy and paste command. Okay. Now the next we are having correcting the spelling errors. Children, we all are habituated with making mistake, isn't it? So for making mistake, if by mistake we have done any mistake, so we have to correct that one. So how to correct that one? Right click on the marked word. That means red color and green color marks will be there. Clear? Now this red color and green color marks, so there will be red wavy line and green wavy line. Red wavy line suggests that it is a spelling mistake, and the green color will suggest you that it is a grammatical mistake. Okay, G for green and G for grammar. Keep it in your mind, everyone. So when you find it, you have to correct that one. So for correcting that one, you have, so the steps are: right click on the marked word, a pop-up menu will appear showing the suggested correction. Step 2, select the correct spelling from the list. The incorrect word get replaced with the selected word. Okay, the next we are having is your undo and redo. Undo is used to cancel a command given earlier, and redo is used to reverse the action of undo. So children, to undo, click on undo button on the quick access toolbar. You can see the button over there, and to redo, click on the redo button on the quick access toolbar. Clear? So by mistake, if you do any mistake, suppose you have deleted a file unknowingly, so how to bring it back? When you are clicking on the undo button, your file will be restored back to your computer. And if you want to if you want to again you want to delete it, then you can click on the redo button. It will appear what you have deleted, it will be deleted again. Clear? So undo means to cancel a command that was given earlier, and redo is used to reverse the action of undo command. Clear all of you?